Hello, my brothers and sisters. My name is Tim Heijen and I am a dragon witch. Welcome again in the Belgian forests where I do my daily work and magic for the dragon, where I can be unbothered by anyone or anything. It's just being one with nature. And yeah, I'm wearing my mask today for a simple reason because I just made my rituals and I just made something that I wanted to explain to you. Why am I actually wearing a mask? First of all, I want to be one with the dragon. I want to feel the dragon. I want to feel also the dragon within. And with being much more looking like the dragons themselves and much more behaving like the dragon, I might understand a bit more of the dragons. And the dragons is very much misunderstood by humans, but I try to understand of how they are. And we are the best, the most closest ones with the dragon to understand who they are. There are 7 or maybe 8 different kind of reasons why I wear this mask and what I'm trying to gain. So I'm actually wearing a black mask for the simple reason that black represents all the colors at once, all the colors together, but also all the reasons why. So what I'm practically doing is to change the reason why I wear this mask and to gain something that the dragon has. First of all, I want to gain and trying to understand the wisdom of the dragon. The wisdom of the dragon is ancient and is so deep. Something that we need to understand of how the wisdom of the dragon is working. They are very ancient beings from the beginning of moments, the beginning of times and other different dimensions. So how to gain it? Gain this kind of wisdom of the dragon, this purity that they have, is trying to understand of why I'm trying to wear this mask, trying to be one with the wisdom of the dragon. Wisdom of the dragon is, of course, what you can say. It is very much white. It is white, purity, wisdom, and yeah, wisdom of the dragon is legendary. That is something that humans cannot touch, but the wisdom of the dragon is living within us, and that is what you can try to stir up inside of yourself. Of course, other people might not listen to whatever wisdom that you have to share, but that is up to you. It's just for you to gain it, to try to understand the wisdom of the dragon. The second of all is trying to gain the power of the dragon with it. Dragons are the most powerful being of all. The kind of energy that they have is immortal, is forever. They are the children of Tiamat, the children of the gods themselves, and their power is to be one with everything in nature. That is also something that you can try to understand whenever you are trying to wear this mask. The power of it all. The power of the dragon is immense. You might not even understand it the first moment that you are awakened. But the immense power, that is like the dragons are more like a nuclear power plant. Wherever they are going, whenever the energy of the dragon is going, it is shining on everything and everyone that is standing next to them. That is why your dragon is always next to you, trying to shine their light upon you, and you might get awakened from it. I got awakened, and I try to understand how powerful the dragons are, and that is something that, yeah, I understood. Not didn't understood this in the beginning. It was very confusing of whatever is going on with ourselves. But you gain so much more draconic power whenever you are trying to understand whatever is living within you. The light of the dragons beside yourself, on your side, is trying to shine the light also within you, trying to stir up the energy of what is living within yourself. The third, and that is also very important to understand. The third reason why to wear a mask, the third mask, you can say, is to control. Control is very difficult because you are having all of the energies at once. Dragons, they have control. They have so much control. But we do not. We don't have control. We might say things and do things, stupid things, that we might regret later on, and we don't understand whatever we have to do. Or control over darkness and light. I don't have control ever, even after 20 years. I don't have control over my darkness. I don't have control over the light. I don't have control still, but I'm trying to gain it with wearing the mask, the yellow mask of trying to have control. The yellow dragon, you can say, the yellow, or you can say the silver as well. Silver dragon of control, the silver mask. Sometimes, and that is the reason why sometimes people are trying to get you to one side or another, or maybe your draconic self is trying to get you on the other side or another. But the thing is that you have to gain control. And gain control, that is the reason why I meditate, that is the reason why I talk with the dragon, that is the reason why I wear a mask, to try and to gain control over myself and over the energy and everything that is surrounding me. Gaining control of the yellow or maybe silver dragon, that you can also say. Huh. The fourth mask is instinct. Trying to gain and understand the instincts of the dragons. Instincts of the dragon, I might say that is the brown dragon. The instinct comes from actually much more deeper. And so many people try to say to me, that is the dragon or that is the dragon. Actually, that is something that no one of us can say, who the dragon is and how they are. The most understanding that we have is to look from deepest in within ourselves. Our draconic instinct that is looking inside of ourselves. We have to look inside of ourselves to understand what kind of a draconic instincts we have. And it can be so much different, for example, that is unnatural compared to a human. That is so deep, going so deep within ourselves that we don't understand what kind of an instincts that we have. Sometimes even looks like animalistic. But that is okay because dragons are not humans. And that is what you try to understand whenever you wear the mask, the brown mask, I believe. The brown dragon is to understand your instincts, your primal instincts. But you don't have to see it like dumb or stupid. But yeah, it is much more animalistic than you might even realize, because dragons, they live in the wild, they are in the wild, but at the same time they are children of the gods. They are wise and ancient and filled with knowledge that humans don't understand. That is why I wear their mask. I try to gain the instincts, try to understand the instincts, what is also living within us. So let the instincts rise wherever no one can judge you, so that you understand what the instincts are within ourselves. Of course, number 5, and that is also very important. Understanding. You need to understand yourself before you can understand it. Before you understand the dragon, you have to understand yourself, and that is also why you wear the mask. The mask that is telling you what kind of an understanding you have to have. Dragons are the most misunderstood spirits of them all. Misunderstood and lied to for the so many different kind of stories that they are the villain. And why? Because they don't understand dragons. But at least you can understand yourself. Understand what is living inside of you and understand what your path is. Understand everything. And before you understand the dragon, understand yourself. Self-knowledge is the beginning of all wisdom. So, and also to understand your own draconic self, my brothers and sisters. So much important. There is so much that you have to understand inside the path of the dragon. And the next one is change. And change is, you can say also black, you can say. That is the black dragon. Change, my brothers and sisters. I am not the same person. I'm not the person that had the awakening. I have been changed every single day, every single month. And for example, the day before I was awakened, I was a complete different person, different character, different ideas, different everything, different morals, different everything. That person was dead from the moment that I was awakened. But ever since, I changed so much that sometimes it even scares me what tomorrow will bring. But it's also something that you need to understand, to change into the dragon. Change. Don't be afraid to change into your dragon. That is why I come here and wear the mask. I believe the black mask, this is the black mask, of change, all the colors combined, all the colors of change, that you don't have to be afraid to change, because being the dragons themselves is change, and for the good way. And that is the next one is evolving. Evolving, you can say that is gray, because evolving can also mean that there is a lot of dark and light combined. And you can say that this is a gray dragon, because evolving. Evolving, that is also a bit like the chains themselves. That is like dark and light, but evolving is much more. For example, in the beginning, I knew nothing. And while I wear this mask, I try to communicate with the dragon. I try to talk with them and try to gain the wisdom, whatever they are saying to you. With 20 years of talking with the dragon in this way, it made me evolve, it made me change, it made me see what I have to do, what kind of a message that I have for the people, what kind of a draconic wisdom that I have to share with other people. It's not just about the dragons and believing in it, but also about evolution, the evolution inside of our own draconic path. And for everyone, our evolution can go in a different way, but that is eventually what our path actually means. Our path means change, evolution, going and growing, always going on and further and further and further. And of course, what is the magic, understanding dragon magic. And that is not easy to understand dragon magic and how to gain control over it. The magic of the dragon, I might say, blue, that could be a blue dragon mask. Magic in themselves, dragon magic is nothing at all like that you have to rhyme or say something pretty and then something is going to happen. Whenever the dragon is thinking, whenever they have high emotions, whenever the dragon is thinking, just not even talking, but thinking, then magic is going to happen. And sometimes this happens within us. But within us, there is so much chaos. Within the dragon, that is all in order, under control. But that is not with us. With magic, with our draconic magic that we are trying to use, we try to control over it. Of course, controlling the dragon is not at all, even not if it's yourself. That is why I wear the mask, that I cannot even control myself or the magic that I create. And what kind of a magic is that to open up the gates, to heal people? I mean, that kind of, it's from the most primal source of nature in itself that our magic is coming from, is based on. Our magic comes from the deepest of the roots of the earth, and from there on, it lies and goes inside of our veins. And to understand something so powerful like that is to understand how the universe works. And once you understand how that works, you understand how magic works. And of course, I'm not going to lie, there is a ninth reason why I wear the mask. Because, my brothers and sisters, it is love. Love for the dragon. I love my dragon so much. You cannot believe how much I love the dragon. From the moment that he revealed himself to me 20 years ago until now, I still have that desire to connect with them, to be with them, and to gain that wisdom and all of what belongs to it. I want to be as close as them as possible. And that is also the reason why I wear this mask. It's actually, I try to see this as my face, not as a mask. But the more as I wear it, the more it becomes a face. And that is the reason why I still wear this today. People might not understand it, but they don't have to understand it. If you have a mask, or maybe pretend to have a mask, or maybe just become a dragon, then you also wear the mask of every single color of their spirit. Every single color have a different kind of meaning, and every single color has a different kind of wisdom that you gain whenever you wear the mask, whenever you are trying to communicate with the dragon. Talk as much as possible with this. That is also the reason why I wear this mask. I talk, I communicate, and I just want to be with them. I just want to connect with them. I want to talk with them. And that is why I wear this mask. That is my primal reason. That is the first reason why I wanted to do this. All of the other things, such as magic and wisdom and control and instincts, all of these things, they came later. They were lessons of the dragon, of how to feel it and how to rise it. But before that, it was just the love that made me wear it.